As you're watching the first round and you're seeing this young man, drop further and further, completely out of the first round, what was your initial reaction to what was happening, at least, on that Thursday night?
Well, it'd be hard to not describe it as shock, right? Like we've watched enough drafts to know how to have compassion for like the kid who's like the last one in the room, right? Like that's
Yeah,
never a
Aaron
fun thing to
Rodgers, Lamar
watch.
Jackson, those they're dropping to the 30s or late 20s. Yeah.
It's never fun to watch that happen to a kid. It just feels very embarrassing. Like, these kids who are being left in this room didn't experience it, but those of us who aren't professional athletes may know what it's like to be the last one picked for the dodgeball, the basketball, whatever sort of pickup game. This never happened to like the Lamar Jacksons of the world, the Shedeurs of the world, but just thinking about that sort of compassion on that level, just like, man, like what is going on? It just feels very confusing. I had a sense of dread, to be honest with you, Khaled, from the time Shador had those Giants cleats. I was like, that's not good. I don't feel like
Tell
teams
me
like the
more. Yeah.
Giants want to be shown up in that way. And that's
Okay.
how I saw it. And I was like, I don't know if that was wise, but at the same time, I thought he was so talented that people would sort of be chomping at the bit to get him. And I was like, what is going on? That's just Thursday night, my reaction.
Yeah, I mean, watching the top 10, you're like, okay, the Giants, Abdul Carter, generational, maybe the next
Generation.
LT. Okay, I get it. You're looking, I'm looking at the Browns. They basically pass on him twice because they trade down, they get Mason
Right.
Graham. Then I'm thinking about my Raiders at pick six. I'm like, oh, it'd be nice. People were asking me, who would you like before the draft? I was like, give me Genty or Sanders,
Come on.
or Hunter in like a dream scenario.
Of course.
But I get it. I'm like, okay, they don't want they signed Geno. They gave him some good money. They don't want to draft a quarterback first
Fair.
over, or in the first round. Okay, and then other teams kind of show up. They're like the Saints at 9. The Giants trade back in. The Steelers. I'm like, these are teams that need a quarterback, especially the Saints. Now we know Derek Carr retired. Uh,
Exactly.
you know, and I think they probably read that in the tea leaves, and they end up drafting a quarterback. We'll get to him,
Right.
but the first round, I was like, okay,